reprobates.
Yep. Avoided judgment. So if you avoided judgment, the Most High doesn't dwell in you. The Spirit ain't gonna dwell in you. And that's why General Gehenna can't break down or understand the mark of the beast being a chip. All right. And even if he did believe, he ain't gonna teach the truth because he's sold out. Read that again from the top.
2 Corinthians 13:5. Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith.
Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith.
Bring on.
All right. So we gotta constantly be on watch. All right. Examining ourselves, man. Keeping our minds perfect. All right. Go ahead.
Prove your own selves.
So we gotta prove our own selves. That's perfect. We gotta prove our own selves, man. All right. We gotta make sure that we're doing a test. We gotta make sure that we're doing the proper studying. All right. Especially the guys that gotta work fucked up hours and jobs, man. All right. You know, a lot of brothers, basically all they do is work. They really don't got a choice, you know. So they're limited on study time. So you gotta be pushing even harder, man. Go ahead.
Know ye not your own selves, how that Hamashiach Yahweh Shai is in you?
So the Most High is in us, man. All right, and that's clearly been made manifest because we teach the truth. Now we got to keep our minds right, our bodies clean, and be in constant examination. So we got to have an understanding of judgment. That's why it's important to rehearse the righteous acts, so we can be able to discern between what's right and what's wrong. Go ahead.
Except ye be reprobates.
So, right?
It's 1 Corinthians 9:24. Know ye not that they which run a race run all, but one receiveth the prize.
But one receiveth the prize. So who's going to receive the prize? Those that are pushing the truth. All right? Those that are pushing the truth. That one represents what? The elect. Go ahead.
It says, so run that ye may obtain.
So run. So run, that's an action. That's something you actually got to do, man. So you can't just be a hearer and not a doer. That's a perfect scripture to back that up. So you got to run. You got to put this thing into action. So that's studying, that's coming out in the highways and byways and pushing this word, man. In all adversity, and all the hell that you catch. You can't be discouraged, man. You can't let nothing discourage you. And we all have our personal experiences, all right? I can make different testimonies of the things that the Lord took me through, you know, but we all been through countless things. The elders are a perfect example, man. Locked up, you know, beat down, kicked off the street. You name it, the elders probably went through it all, man. But they still remain strong, so they're a good example. Go ahead.
1 Corinthians 9:25. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things.
It's temperate. Okay, so
self-control.
exactly, you're balanced, you know? So like the brother said, self-control, man.
In all things.
In all things. So, because too much of anything is bad. You know? Especially when it comes out to the way. I'm not, like I said to this brother, you know, I hate my fucking job, man. And if it's the Lord's will, I hope that I can maybe get a lighter burden job, you know, with an acceptable pay, so I could dedicate more time to the scriptures. That's one of my main prayers, man. Get the fuck up out of this job that I'm at now, so I could dedicate more time to studying. Because personally, I feel like there's too much time is being fucking put into that fucking job. Because by the time I get home, I'm all beat the fuck up, man. My body is literally beat the fuck up. So, the Lord's will, the Most High will open up another opportunity for me. So I get the fuck out of that job and dedicate more time to the scriptures. You know?
And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now, they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. I therefore do run, not as uncertainly, so fight not as one that beateth the air, but I keep under my body and bring it to subjection.
Yeah, I bring it under my body and keep it in subjection, man, because there's so many things that can trap you up in this world, man. All right? Lust is at every corner. All right? Things to throw your mind out the scriptures, all right, is everywhere. That's why you got to keep yourself in subjection, man. All right? Not get all hyped up every time you see a fine-looking woman. All right? Just use this world as not abusing it. That's why it's good to catch this hell, man, being on this side, because the Lord's not giving us a place for complacency, you know, to become comfortable. Go ahead.
It says, I therefore so run not as uncertainly, so fight not as one that beateth the air, but I keep under my body and bring it to subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway.
Yeah, I myself should be a castaway. Why? Because you weren't doing the things that required of you, man. All right? So you got to keep yourself in subjection. Don't be like General Gehenna, taking a break and coming back and acting like nothing happened, and then expect to teach different men. You're a fucking castaway, man.
Yeah, all of a sudden he's a general.
Yeah, you're a castaway, man. You should have been involved with this thing as the prophecies were going by, man. What prophecies do you get into? None, man. So you're a castaway. This word is living, man. You gotta be diligent at the time that we're in. So when martial law comes in, man, anybody who actually listens to you or believes anything that you say, they're gonna take the chip, man. Because according to you, it's not the mark of the beast. So if blind be leaders of the blind, both shall fall in the ditch. What? Both are gonna partake in severe destruction, man. And then blood is gonna be on your hands. Huh?
It's 1 Corinthians 9:9. For it is written in the law of Moses, so thou shalt not muzzle the ox that treadeth out the corn. Doth the power take care for oxen? Or saith he it altogether for our sakes? For our sakes, no doubt, this is written, that he that ploweth shall plow in hope.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying about the job.
Exactly, yep.
Or plowing or whatever. And he that thresheth in hope should be partaker of his hope.
Yep.
For if we have sown into spiritual things, it is great, it is a great thing if we shall reap your carnal things. So when we at work, you know, we praying to the Most High to get us through the day.
Get us through the day.
Both at work when we doing the work to earn, money, and when we doing the work plowing here, yeah, we're plowing that Yahweh Shema Shah is eventually going to deliver us.
Yeah, it said that the Lord did it for our sakes.
Yeah, read it again. Just for it is written in the law of Moses, we're the ox. We're the ones that's doing the work. Right? Doing the Lord's work first. Okay? Thou shalt not muzzle the ox. Thou shalt not muzzle the mouth of the ox that turneth out the corn. Okay? Because the person that's doing the work, you know, deserves to be fed. Alright? Substance for his body. Thou shalt not muzzle the ox that turneth out the corn. Doeth the power take care for oxen? Or saith he it altogether for our sakes? For our sakes, no doubt, this is written, that he that plows shall plow in hope, and he that thresheth in hope shall be partaker of his hope.
Yeah, so basically, essentially, man, we go to work so we can support ourselves, you know? Not really to get caught up in making anything of ourselves besides supporting the camp and furthering the truth, man. You know? So you know that's the perfect scripture. The brother brought out. Because realistically, we can't support this camp. We can't tie the elders. We can't put up these videos and invest in the camera and get this truth out there without working, right? So that's the perfect scripture. So, you know, hey, the Lord has set us up where, you know, we get the physical aspect of the things that we need to really support the bigger purpose, which is what? Pushing the truth.
First Thessalonians 4 verse 11. And that ye study to be quiet and to do your own business and to work with your own hands as we commanded you.
Yeah, to work with your own hands as we commanded you. So we work, but really we work to support the camp, man. I mean, my mindset, to be honest with you, I'm trying to get the fuck away from my woman, all right? Not to get onto the topic of the women, but I'm really just trying to get the fuck away from my woman, man, because that's another distraction that I don't want to be concerned with. Like I made the statement earlier, I'm already tired too much of my fucking job, man. Right now we're in the busy season, so I don't know if I'm gonna come home at the 10-hour mark like I'm supposed to, or come home later. And they're doing all kinds of fucked up things to the plant, and they're putting more burden on the shift that I'm on because they're lacking employees on the first shift, or excuse me, on the second shift. All right, so they're rolling over their damn workload to us, you know? If at most I'm gonna put in a 10-hour day and come the fuck home, man, and not feel beat the fuck up. But at the same time, if it's not my lot, I can't change it. So I have to stick where I'm at, have the hope that the Lord's gonna deliver me, but stick where I'm at, because right now, that's taking care of a lot of things, man. Tithes, physical needs, whenever there's any brother that needs anything, I'm there to supply it, man. I'm not here to store up no riches, man. All right? So the Lord has me in a position where I'm able to supply the things that this camp needs. You know? And if I gotta be stuck there till destruction comes, then so be it, you know? Realistically, I gotta just face that.
Proverbs 10:30 says the righteous shall never be removed.
Like, excuse like, yeah, at one point I was on unemployment years back. You know, I was on unemployment. But you know, how long is that gonna last? And you ain't making much on that. You know? But at that time that I was on unemployment, man, it gave me a lot of time to study hard, man. Study hard. Put everything I got, which is perfect, you know? So the Lord put me on a level to be able to teach and so on and so forth, you know?
Precept.
Go ahead.
Proverbs 15:20 says, a wise son maketh a glad father.
Read that again.
Proverbs 15:20, a wise son maketh a glad father.
So putting my time into these scriptures, man, and pushing the will of the Father, man, that's a good thing. All right? And we're the apple of the Lord's eye, man. It's like it. All right? So, you know, it's a good thing to be desiring to want to be more into the scriptures than anything else. Wait a minute. Aren't we supposed to lust after wisdom like a woman? So somebody get me that. Go ahead.
There's Proverbs 20:24. The man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way?
You know, everything that we do and say, man, that's of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right? So, you know, my mindset is to work as least as possible, be able to support the camp, and just push this through.
Well, you're drawing it out. Let me see. This is Proverbs 20:5. Counsel in the heart of man is like a deep water, but a man of understanding will draw it out. Right now you're trying to get everything together.
Yeah, exactly. Because realistically, man, the time for salvation is at hand, right? So we're supposed to seek the Lord 10 times more. So now my spirit is calling me to put more of myself into this thing, man. All right?
It's Proverbs 19:21. There are many devices in a man's heart.
It's like, I'm going to testify. You know, I've basically been blowing my woman off for a little bit, you know? Because I did make a prayer to basically just have the mindset of don't worry about no woman, you know? So far, the Lord's been giving me the strength side.